Hey Flyers, I'm Marguerite Papa and welcome back to the Rundown for Friday, April 23rd, 2021. The school year is quickly coming to an end, and the seniors' final week is next week, and I promise none of us are ready to leave. Here's Lauren Lindsay to tell us all about it.
Whether we're ready or not, us seniors are entering our final week of high school. With lots of mixed emotions going around, let's hear straight from the seniors to find out exactly how they feel about high school coming to an end.
I'm really upset about having my last week of school next week, since I've been going to school with some people since K-3, but I'm excited for my new journey.
I guess I'm happy and sad. I'm happy that we're about to start summer. We're gonna get a long break before I have to go to college, but then I'm sad my 4 years at Loyola are done.
I've been mentally checked out of high school for the past 2 weeks, so these next couple weeks are just gonna fly by and I'll be out of here.
Right now I'm really excited and I'm not really that sad about it, but I know it's all going to hit next week and I'm really going to miss Loyola.
I'm really sad about it being my last week at Loyola, but I'm excited to move on to the next chapter.
Me too. I'm really excited more than sad.
I'm more excited than sad.
I'm kind of happy and excited, but also sad that it's going to be our last week of school. I'm going to miss most of my friends, all of my friends, and Coach Mal.
I'm pretty happy to get out next week. Not gonna lie, I've really been looking forward to this day and can't wait.
I'm ready for school to be over, but I'm very sad for high school to end.
I'm leaving my best friend.
I'm ready to get away from Coach Green and stop getting bullied by Coach LeBlanc. So next week being the last week is a very good day for me.
It's been a long 4 years full of great experiences, and we can't believe it's about to be the final week. This has been Lauren Lindsay.
Stafford Yerger has been a standout player on our tennis team for the past 4 years. He is currently preparing for state and has big plans for next year. Here's Rose Carmody to fill us in.
Loyola is known for having great athletes in many different sports, and this year it's no exception. Senior Stafford Yerger has been a dominant force on the tennis court ever since he came to Loyola. This year he has been looking for even bigger things as a Flyer to prepare for state tennis tournaments next week.
So, it definitely is a lot of pressure, but winning state freshman year, it's something that I've tried to, get used to, and it's just something that you take, match to match. Well, typically, beforehand, I try to visualize, how I'm gonna play, and the strokes, and everything, and then as I'm going on, I try to keep my emotions check and my intensity up. My strength is I'm pretty level-headed, I'm really cool and calm, and my weaknesses are I could be a little stronger. At Loyola, I had a really great freshman year. Loyola overall won boys and girls freshman year, first time ever in history. So that was really good. We had a great team of Paulson, Drew Detloff, me, and Griffin. And the girls had a great team as well. Sophomore year, I lost in the semis of state, and that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping to try to win it again. And then I was really looking forward, junior year, and I just wasn't able to play. And this year, I'm hoping to come back strong again and win state. I definitely plan on playing in college. I already signed to the school I'm going to, but besides that, I do not plan on playing any further. The most pressure I feel would be my own expectations and just the knowing that I can always play better than I am and the standard I hold myself to when I play. When I play someone that I know that I think I can win or know that I'm better in, I try to play more solid and just try to play solid tennis, just play my patterns, play smart, play my game style, and I don't try to do anything too much, and I just play smart. If I'm playing someone that's maybe a little higher rated than me or someone I've lost to in the past or is considered better than me, I'll definitely go out there, I'll play my game style first, but I'll have to find out what their strengths, weaknesses are, and I'll have to adapt to their game style, and I'll also probably be looking to attack a little more and take advantage of every opportunity I get, no matter how little there are.
Thanks, Stafford. You've really made our Loyola family proud. This has been Rose Carmody.
There's a very interesting event going on next week here at Loyola, and Aiden Hurd has all the details.
There's something excellent going on in the engineering class this week. Students and Coach Maxey tell us about their engineering final.
For our prototype, we have a styrofoam ball that we are putting memory foam inside to keep our eggs safe, and I believe that our parachute team has decided to get enough parachute to hold our cargo ball, and then all we need to do is get landing to figure out how they're gonna hold the ball. But I feel like this final is really good and we're gonna do great, and I'm really liking working on the egg drop.
The egg drop is actually going pretty good. We are way under the weight. We only have a 400 gram weight limit and we are at 262. The prototype we are doing is a triangular prism, and the eggs will go in a bag inside the prism, and balloons are on the bottom to absorb kind of the force when it drops.
This is our final unit in engineering, where everything that we've done this year culminates into the final project. What they're doing is they're designing a aerial drop kind of unit where you build the parachute, you build the thing that's going to carry the delicate cargo and the landing. And that's what they're doing right now, and hopefully everything works out okay.
Hopefully their eggs don't get scrambled. This has been Aiden Hurd.
LCP baseball player John Shahrdar signed with Baton Rouge Community College this past Wednesday, and the Loyola family is so very proud of him. Emmeline Drummond shows us the highlights.
This week, Loyola's very own John Shahrdar is taking a big step into his future as he signs with Baton Rouge Community College. Here's the inside scoop on how it went.
I'm really excited to be signing with them, and I really like the coaches when I went down there and visited. And I really worked hard for this opportunity, and it wouldn't be possible without my coaches, my family, my friends, and my teammates, and I'd like to thank all of them for it.
John Shahrdar is one of our senior leaders. He came in, when I showed up he was a sidearm guy. He decided that he wanted to throw over top, and it was one of the best decisions of his life. He ended up learning how to throw upper 80s, lower 90s. He's going to have a real chance to go down to BRCC and make a name for himself with some bigger Division I colleges, that's for sure.
I'm proud of John for signing with BRCC. I knew since freshman year that he was going to go places to play.
Congratulations, John. Your Loyola family is very proud of you. This has been Emmeline Drummond.
Last Friday concluded the FCA basketball tournaments, and the championship game was definitely one for the books. Holden Webb fills us in on last week's event.
The annual tradition of the FCA student-faculty basketball game took place last Friday. There were definitely some unexpected surprises and all-star performances throughout the game. Here's what some of the players and commentators had to say once it was all over.
Playing the FCA basketball game was really fun. Felt like a middle school championship game, and I had to guard Coach Sella and Coach Hosky, and both of them, they couldn't really do much. Couldn't handle my defense, and then Coach Sella and Coach Sean Farber, they locked me up when they were on defense. I couldn't really do much.
It was a good game. We started off strong, but basketball is a game of runs, and they made more runs than we did, so really good game though.
So when the game started, Coach, both of the Sean Farber brothers was on fire, and I didn't know we really had a chance, but you know, I had to turn up in the second half, came out with 10 plus points, did my thing, and we came out with the dub.
We played hard. I'll take this one. You know, they just weren't falling for me. They felt good, but I just couldn't get one to fall.
You know, it's a good game. Proud of the team. There were a lot of players that really cared more. So I did my cheering from the sidelines like a true man. So we had a good game. Mr. Marshall, MVP, along with Coach Sella.
My most memorable moment of the whole thing was actually at halftime, not during the game, when Mr. Klein ran out into half court and started taking his shirt off. That'll stay in my memory forever.
That was also that's kind of branded into my brain now. It's just Mr. Klein taking his shirt off at half court and kind of just, you know, doing a little bit of this action.
Yeah, so we had to make a little adjustment in game. Coach Mullen, he was supposed to be our coach, but he didn't show up till the second quarter, so I kind of had to take over and be a player coach. And you know, the first half went pretty well. We were on fire, but the second half we were kind of, you know, trash. So that's kind of what happened.
I feel great about the win today. I mean, all the Blade players it was a little rough in the beginning, but after a couple quarters we brought it up. The other team got tired and we just pulled out with the win. It feels great, man.
It was definitely a game for the books. This has been Holden Webb.
Thank you to all the students and teachers who participated, and congratulations to the students on their big win. That's all for this week's rundown. See you next time, Flyers.
Senior lunch was really fun. The food was really good, and I'm glad we got to wear our college t-shirts.
Like Trace goes up and I go.
So Trace go up.
What?
Then switch, go down. No.
My favorite part about being a Flyer is that
So I'm going to be a junior next year, and this is going to be my first year on the squad, and I've heard a
What is ready? Wait, wait.
Hi, I'm Bridget John, and from the
Bridget John from LCP TV.
and you're watching Disney Channel. Da-da, da-da.
Hi, I'm Bridget John, and you're watching LCP TV.
All right, here we go.
Hi, I'm Bridget John.
Here we go.